my deck is actually a great place to see how he's walking. You can hear his feet dragging. You can see some of the displacement a whole lot better on a hard surface like this than out in the yard. But I want him to get used to the bands in the yard. Okay, I'm trying to take a video of Toby, and again, I'm alone, so taking a picture of him walking is a little hard. You can see him misstepping a little bit. We're on a really flat, soft surface out here in the yard. This is actually an old riding ring surface for horses, so it's nice and solid and flat, and it's got a nice grassy surface, so it's a good place to bring him to work where he's not dragging his knuckles. But he's like, oh my gosh, I don't normally come out here, and this is really pretty, Mom. I want to look around. Toby is deaf, and he has been showing signs of DM for about 2 months. He's knuckling, he's splatting on surfaces inside, and you know, it's unfortunately it's gotten to the point that as he walks, you can certainly see that something is going on, pretty much with his gait all the time. So I'm going to put the Biko Bands on. I'm actually going to work him out here on this flat surface for just a little bit, and we'll see what happens. The first time that he had them on was at Dr Ballengee's office, and I could see an immediate difference. He was had a lot more control of his legs on the floor. I don't think I'm going to see as much difference out here, but I think this is a great place to get him used to the bands. Okay, very first steps. We're starting Toby out on the yellow bands, which are medium tension, and I'm just going to walk him around and let him get used to how this is feeling. He's like, hey lady, what's going on? Come on. And I wish he was walking a little bit more fluidly with me, because you could see it's really hard to video when you're by yourself. But we do the best we can. There he goes. Yeah. I got this, Mom. So the goal here is to put these bands on him 3 times a day, and work him for just a little bit and build some strength in his back legs, and hopefully not deteriorate at the rate that we have been seeing a decline so far, and keep him around as long as I can and being as happy as he can be. So in a couple of days I'll get someone out here with me to help video to make this a little bit easier, but this is a good start. I'll take it. Again, yeah, he's like, you know, it's gorgeous out here. I want to look around. I'm not used to being out here. I have him on a really good flat area. This used to be an area that I used to work horses once upon a time, and so it's a nice solid surface. Underneath this grass is sand rock and a good solid surface, but it's a nice soft area for him to walk and work. So great place for him to come so that he doesn't damage the tops of his feet as he drags them over. You can't hear him dragging on this grass, but I guarantee you if we were on the deck or on concrete or on a floor that you could hear it, you would hear some clicking going on with his feet. Okay, now I have Toby on the deck with the Biko Bands. I had him out here just a few minutes ago. See if he'll walk with me. He's not on the leash. Okay, I still hear him dragging a little bit. But you know, there's times that he just completely splats on the deck. So far he's not doing that. But you know, he's just getting used to them as well. Yeah. Have you had enough? Have you had enough, gorgeous? Huh? I think you've had enough. Okay, we're we're back inside. I'm going to let him hang out with the bands on just a few minutes. Back inside with Annie. The rest of the dogs are up. And like I was saying, I have rugs all over the house in every direction. I mean, they're just like lily pads, and they get all turned around all the time because that's just what the dogs do. But they're all here for Toby, because when Toby hits any slick surface, he can't stand up. He loses his legs. So we'll see how much progress we can have. And look at him, he's happy. He likes it. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.